been a bad week. It's not been a good week, mate, being a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, I know. What's happened with the old transfer ban? What's happened? Any encouraging signs of that one?
No, well, we can't sign a academy players, and that's all we ever seem to sign. So I don't know how that's... It's suspended. I don't know, it's suspended. It's just the... I mean, it's the fine. It's a big fine, that. £10 million. Got to take it on the chins and move on. It's not good. It's not been a good week. It didn't start well today when I found out the news. Anyway, we've got PSG tomorrow night.
What happened in that one?
PSG tomorrow night. Do you know what? We've got to score the first 3 goals. We've got a chance.
Morning, boys. Oh, how jokes is this?
PSG tomorrow night. Do you know what? We've got to score the first 3 goals. We've got a chance.
Morning, boys.
Normally I sit here, right, in a cup tie. You're like against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup game.
You just draw on Mace's trade.
Now I'm sitting there going, I've got to score the first 3. Or at least the first 2. I'll take the first 2. You never know, mate. We beat them 3-0 in the summer. No one gave us a chance. Did they? No one gave Chelsea a chance.
Up against Newcastle. Gaps. Gaps everywhere. Did you respect the ball?
Morning, boys. He sent the announcement in, boys. 2 secs.
That's terrible.
Did you respect the ball?
I don't know what to say to that.
Alright. What we saying, chat? What we saying, boys? What we saying? Morning, everyone. Say yo if you're in here. I'm going to quickly send the announcement in and then we're going to get into it. Let's just do it on here just so I can reuse it and that. Alright, let me quickly bang the TikTok up, boys. Miami Beach, all I see is red. Well, that's annoying listening over and over again, isn't it? Just sending the announcement in, boys. Let me know what you're looking at, man. Wake up on Miami Beach, all I see is red. The market's looking very nice, though, chat. They're looking very, very nice. Who got a notification from this live? Who got notification? Bang that on there. Who got a notification? Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. I'm sending the announcement in right now. Get into the groove. Wake up on Miami Beach, all I see is red.
Beautiful morning today, boys. Just hit TP on there. You're excited for the rest of the day. Chill out.
Fuck stab. It's almost a little bit. What pairs are we looking at? I'm looking at re-entries on EUGU and also JPYs. Just seen JPYs and they are looking very fucking tasty, boys. Get into the groove. Boom. Morning, everyone. Actually, way too hot to be wearing a dressing gown, bruv. What we saying, chat? What we saying? Let me know what we're looking at, boys. What you saying to Kuds, Kareem, Ryan? What you saying, Vigok? I'm not going to attempt to read that Russian name, I'm not going to lie. But big up to Russia, though. What you saying, One Ball? Phil, Florence, what you saying? Shuaib, what you saying? Ryan McGee, what you saying? Jaden, what you saying? Can we see longs on EU after the fifth? I'm not looking for longs, bro. I don't speak Russian, brother. Looking messy today, Lou. Okay, good morning. Was refreshing you. Was refreshing the stream, waiting. Big up to you, bro. Morning, James. Big up to Fulstas. Morning, Trap. Morning, James. EU is not dumping yet. I think we are going to get sells, in my opinion. What are you saying, Jay? What are you saying, Carmel? The market is bearish. Yeah, I agree, bro. Can I short you again? We'll be getting into that. GJ. A lot of people's looking at GJ. A lot of people spamming GJ. Morning, JJ. Morning, burning candles. No act this morning. Nah, bro. No need. No need this morning. No need. Bullish. Still holding. Nice, bro. GJ. Shorts re-entries. Yeah, I'm looking for short re-entries. Morning, Statch. Morning, Aaron. Morning, Deep Focus. Morning, Flow State. Ralph, what you saying? I'm on the fence with GJ. Part of me sees sells slightly. I'll get into that, bro. Where were we on GJ? GJ longs. Yeah, a lot of people's looking at GJ, so I'll get into GJ. What are you saying, Jed? Fletcher, what are you saying? Yeah, morning, boys. Can we get on longs on GU? I'm not looking for long GU. All right, I'm going to give you my overview of the market, all right? Morning, everyone. Morning, JM. Morning, Ralph. Morning, Tan. All right, I'll give you my overview, what I'm seeing on the markets. So first of all, EU and GU was really perfect for what we wanted. So obviously yesterday, remember we had this order block here, which was in the discount. We was more opting to wait for price to enter the premium. We was more waiting for price to get into the premium with this premium order block here. You can see it then actually came into the premium here, come into our order block, which was our sign to then look for sells in the morning. Similar thing on EU. You can see this is the range. We obviously disrespected this daily order block, and then we came into this one, which is just sitting in the premium. And then the same with the DXY. Really, let me make this a little bit thicker, and the same with the DXY. So I'm looking at sells, and I do think it is possible that this could now be the point where we sell off significantly. So I do think there's going to be more entries to come on this. If we look at DXY as well, same thing. This is this order block we had yesterday, which we was hoping was going to fail, which it did, and then price then came into this 4-hour order block. So we're looking to get that switch between internal liquidity to external liquidity. So therefore, I'm going to be looking for re-entries. The way I'm going to be looking for re-entries is through the OTE. If you're locked in with my content, you'll know how we get into this is the OTE. So we draw on the OTE from the high and the low, and then this is where I'm going to be looking to enter from a POI around here. Same thing on GU, which will be this order block here, and then same thing on EU, which will be this order block here. In the pre-London, or this, we can't really see it, but yeah, that one there, the 15-minute one. We had this short in the pre-London as well for the mentorship students. That was a nice dub to catch early morning. But yeah, I'm more looking for re-entries on our shorts rather than looking at the market reversing. Also, chat, as I said, another good confluence for this trade was, you remember me marking out these points of liquidity yesterday, which we knew that a lot of people would be using. This is an order block, so we'd have a lot of stop loss placed above there. And you can see what happened this morning was price came up, swept out this liquidity, and then gave us sell, which is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that was a great trade. Really, it was a great trade. And then yeah, we're looking at price now coming into the OTE, and then getting a decent trade. That's that. In terms of the yen basket is a little bit difficult because we're sort of just getting accumulation. We're not really getting any higher time frame POIs. We've just retapped into this 4-hour fair value gap quite a lot. But I am seeing this to move down, so therefore buyers on GJ, EJ and similar. So you can see we've got this CRT here, and we've got this fair value gap, which I think is going to fail. We've got this CRT candle here, high swept, close within, so we're looking for price to trade lower. Obviously just continuing from that 4-hour. I mean, we did call this 4-hour order block already. We have already ran decently off of it. We're just trying to catch the actual move. Yeah, so our trades yesterday were spot on really, with what we was looking for. On GJ, you can see we're looking for this order block to come into. We literally tapped it perfectly and ran. Same with EJ, was looking for this order block. We tapped it perfectly and ran. So yeah, great few trades there. And in terms of an actual entry this morning, for EJ, it was the retap of this fair value gap here. GJ was not fair value gap, sorry, order block. And then GJ was this 15-minute order block, which was really the last sort of down candle before the New York came through and gave some nice momentum, breaking structure. So we know that should be a decent order block, and it's already given a nice reaction. So yeah, this is the inversion, which I think a lot of people have entered off. I'm going to be looking for an entry now on the lower time frame. I was opting for EJ rather than GJ. Hence why no entry yet. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm seeing on everything, boys. That is essentially what I'm seeing on all my pairs. So JPYs, I want them to trade higher. And dollar pairs, I want them to trade lower. So very, very simple stuff. And yeah, UJ will probably be nice today as well, actually. Just because... obviously, with the dollar being weak, for the first few days of the week, we're actually at a nice discount point. You can see on EJ and GJ, the last 2 days, so Monday and Tuesday was actually bullish, but on this you can see it was clearly bearish, right? Bearish, which has actually made us get down to a lot better of a point, a lot nicer of a discount point, for those buyers to then come through. So for UJ, I would be looking to go off of this right here. This IFEG. Stop loss on the low, and then TP on this high. So that'll be my main idea on UJ. PPI and FOMC today, price wait to move. It will wait a little bit, but we're still going to get moves. What do you think about 1.15 for an entry on EU? That's where I got targets of 1.15441. What for? 1.15441. For buyers, no, I wouldn't be looking for this. I wouldn't be looking for buyers on this. Again, I think that what we're seeing is just getting into the psychology of other traders. A lot of people were looking to sell all of last week, as I've said multiple times. Missed these sells, missed all of these sells down, which meant the last few days they've been itching to get in sells, which means they've got stop loss pretty heavily. So I think there was a lot of people shorting here, which they're now stopped out of. A lot of people shorting here, which they've now got stopped out of. And obviously it's got to the point now where a lot of these people are probably thinking, all right, I've been stopped out twice now on trying to catch these shorts. So the market has now made essentially a low, high, and a lower low, and a higher high. Sorry, higher low and a higher high. Basically started an established uptrend. And they'll be thinking, right, my bias is now flipping to bullish, so I'm going to look to buys because they got it wrong here. And they thought, right, then it must be buys. At that point is the point where it actually sells off. So yeah, I do think we are more than likely to continue selling off. in this market. And I entered shorts. Fuck me, you got the worst entry for shorts, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, chat. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. We have pre-London calls every day on the mentorship. We have pre-London calls every day and post-London calls every day. So you know exactly what's going on and exactly what's happened. Let me just let me do this real quick. I don't know if this is going to work or if this is going to fuck up my chart. But we'll see. I don't think, yeah, but this is actually, let me do this. But yeah, chat. Wow, really? Yeah, chat, let me know if there's anything else that you guys are more looking for. Let me know if there's anything else you guys are looking for. But this is essentially what I'm looking for. So I'll be looking for price to run off of this order block here as my re-entry. Be looking at that move here. That's my next entry. And GU, I would also be looking at basically the same move essentially off of this order block. But it just looks a bit less likely that GU is going to get there. We know that the euro is a little bit stronger than the pound today. You can see the RR is also, to be fair, a lot worse. So you'd aim for this low, but that's not a problem because that's the next point of liquidity that you'd really aim for. Bearing in mind, I do think that price is inducing a lot of people off of this order block here. I'm not going to draw it on like that because it's going to get in the way of my chart, but I do think a lot of people are going to be induced by this order block. They're going to be entering long off this, which I do think is going to essentially fall short. And the same thing for this order block here. I think a lot of people are going to be entering off that order block, which is actually going to fall short for the shorts to then come through. So that's basically what we're looking at. Let me do this actually. So let me go to have a chart. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Let me know if you man are looking at anything different. Let me know if you lot are looking at anything different. But we'll take a bit of a look at JPYs now. But it looks like Euro USD could actually come back sooner rather than later. Two secs, boys. 2 secs. Yeah, boys, we have been cooking recently, though, man. Absolutely cooking. So let's hope we can continue that today, boys. Let's hope we can continue that today. Two secs, boys. Oh, wow. Got a little sneak peek of a little vape standing there all alone. Was that even yesterday's? But yeah. Okay, I don't know why that's... Yeah, this is what I'll be looking for. 2 secs, boys. Why did this shit not send properly? What's the black line on EU? That's the 50% level, bro. The 50% of the range. Afternoon, Chris. What you saying, boys? What you saying, Christopher? That song's massively stuck in my head. You know, from that Margot Robbie film. Really know what the film is, but it's bare stuck in my head. But yeah, these are the trades that we've had really so far this week. You can see this EU here. Looks a bit better there, really. That EU right there. And then this EU this morning. That just shows, boys, just from trading the London session, you can actually accumulate money very fucking easily. There's just two of our setups. ALG, DTO strat. This one's DTO, 5k. This one's ALG, 5k. And we're still looking for more entries as well. So, should cook today, boys. We should cook. We've already cooked fucking lovely this week. Oh, work. What is that song, boys, from that Margot Robbie film? Wuthering Heights, that's it. Is that what the song's called? This song's bare stuck in my head. I don't know if this song's only stuck in my head because whenever I'm watching it, I'm watching fucking Margot Robbie dripped out. What's the song that's on all these edits? It's on TikTok and that, boys. Is it this? Fuck off. Yeah, it's this song. Someone needs to make that into a house tune ASAP. That's got so much potential. You're not looking to trade lower than yet? Yeah, I would look for that, but it doesn't mean you got to really aim for that necessarily. Kate Bush. Is that who it's by? Is that who it's by, yeah? Right, chat, let's have a look at these JPYs now, because again, we don't want them to fucking elude us. It keeps on really eluding us. I mean, it didn't elude us yesterday, to be fair. In terms of a GJ entry, I think your best bet's really a live execution on GJ. EJ should really come down. EJ should come down. Just not very clean in terms of price action. Normally, on the 5 minute, you look for certain things to be filled. For example, if this leg would have filled this fair value gap and then came up, then I'll be looking for price to fill this. But where price isn't really respecting anything on the lower, it's sort of hard to find an entry on that lower time frame. So for EJ, I would really just look for price to trade back into this IFEG. Nice and big stop loss. You don't have your stop losses tight on GJs. Or sorry, EJ. Obviously, we're aiming for a crazy amount, so 154 pips. So there's no point to actually try and strangle your trade. Then same thing with GJ, really. I mean, we've reacted off this on the 15, so we closed above this 15 minute, retapped into the 50, and then had that next leg away. You can see we also had this fair value gap within, which price filled pretty nicely and then ran. Why does it keep drawing them with that fucking boulder on? So, I mean, yeah, if anything, I'd probably want price to come into this order block here, which is just a retap of the IFEG, so... So yeah, that's really what I'll be looking for. So again, there's no need to strangle your trade. We are aiming for a fucking huge amount, so. That's that, chat. But chat, you man, keep your eyes on JPYs. Let me know when we're starting to come down a little bit so I can actually look at it again. For now, I'm going to keep my attention on EU. As I said, I do think we're at a decent point to come down now. Being this order block after we've stopped out all of the early sellers who had their stops above this. Obviously stopped them out. Then we've obviously had a sweep of the Asia high. Price has given our nice first leg down. So the Asia high, we've got a nice leg down. So I'm just looking to continue that move essentially is all we're really looking to do. Nothing too crazy. I do think our inducement is this order block here. A lot of people is going to be looking to get in off this order block. And I think their trade's going to end up falling a little bit short. We want that type of move right there. GU long? No, I wouldn't be really looking for longs to be fair, boys. I wouldn't really be looking for longs on GU EU. My target for GJ would be the weekly CRT high. So that massive that massive bearish candle on the weekly chart, bro. I think I need to open these blinds. I don't really like doing it because I get too hot, but the sun is fucking beating, boys. Really shut the window as well. But yeah, chat, everyone like the stream, man. Best fucking streamers in this game, man. Who's bringing you free shit? Who's actually jumping on stream catching bangers, bro? This is why we're coming for the whole fucking game. I mean, look at this shit. 2 days, 10k. You man saw it all live. Well, if you're in these lives, you wouldn't have seen this. But if you're in the mentorship, you would have seen this and you would have seen this. But let's catch the fucking next one, boys. Let's catch the next one. Got in GJ too early this morning and got stopped out. My fault, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, man. I mean, you can still jump back in. I just think don't get in too early on GJ. Don't have your stop loss too tight. As we said, there's no need, boys. The best thing to do on GJ is just set your limits and wait. So I was saying yesterday when people was looking for them GJ longs. You want to just set your limits and wait. Whether you got in off with the 2 points was really looking at mainly was this order block here. But then we also said this breaker block could potentially be decent. Either way, I just said don't try and be too complicated, boys. Just get in your trade, set your TP, and that's it. Set your limit, and don't try and chase it. So whether you set your limit here for the long, or whether you set your limit here for the long, either way, you're going to get tapped into the trade, and it's going to be basically a huge TP anyway, so there's no point to be too cautious. At least you're in the trade at a good point. So yeah, this also the TP is really higher than that. But yeah, all you need to do is just try and get in. That's sort of how JPYs work. GJ works a bit different. Gave me link or Discord chat link. It's linked on my YouTube profile, bro. It's linked on my profile. Learning a lot of discipline with these lads. Thank you, bro. No worries, bro. Shahid, please fuck off. No worries, bro. If I missed any comments, boys, just let me know again. Let me know I'm again. I'm trying to read 2 chats right now. Chat is active right now. Chat is popping off. We're actually coming up pretty quick now. Oh, work. Boys, 2 secs, Ticky. Don't break. We're talking here 8.7 pips. Is actually on the high. Yeah. Can we look at longs on GU? I'm not personally looking at longs, bro. I'm looking at these shorts to be continued. Looking at these shorts to be continued, bro. Today I don't miss my entry, bro. Last time I missed you. Nice, man. Nice. As I said, you haven't got to catch every trade, man. You haven't got to catch every trade at all. It's just about setting your limits, being a bit disciplined. And chat, if you miss some, you miss some. It really don't matter. Even this trade on Monday. You may remember on this on Monday, if you've been on Monday's stream, I had these two trades here, which I'm in an iron about placing. Didn't end up placing, but that was two trades right there. The main one was 2.5R. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to bug out. I'm not going to be all upset about it. I just move on to the next day, do the same thing, and we hit that one. And then the next day after that, we hit that one. How can I learn as a day trader? Be in these lives, first of all. And get in a Discord so you're surrounding yourself with other traders. Go on YouTube. I've got a lot of free videos on YouTube as well. But my best advice, bro, would be just booking a call with me, man. Just booking a call. And I can sit down with you for half hour and just explain a few bits. Yeah, bro. Do you think gold CRT could pay out? Thanks. Have a look. Joined the mentorship yesterday, bro. Good information inside the group. Nice, man. Nice. Was you in the pre-London stream this morning? Okay, let's see about this CRT. I won't really be looking at CRT, boys, with this. There's too many wicks. Too many wicks to actually be considering all of these CRTs. If you look too close into it, there's probably a CRT absolutely everywhere within this. So I wouldn't really be considering the CRT. Wouldn't really be considering the CRT. The daily one, bro, can you stop inviting me to go live? No, I don't want to. If I wanted to go live with you, I would have accepted the 5 requests you sent me 10 seconds prior. Why do they let TikTok do that? Man, I'm so glad the community we have in these lives, we're actually all trying to do something. The amount of people that invite me live and they were like, oh, let's do a battle. It's like, mate, just get on the charts or something. What do you mean a battle? We're fucking battling the EU every fucking day. Think I've got any energy left over to battle you for 10 fucking p? How was the St. Paddy's Day Guinness? Yeah, it was banging, bro. Banging. It's banging. Look at NQ, please. I think the future PSYOP is going to die as people. Obviously, as no one really rates TJR like that anymore. I don't even really like. I mean, just look at the price action. It's just pure accumulation for how long? Not really much at all you can gauge from it. I mean, you wouldn't say sells really. Bro, but it just doesn't look tradable. If this was EU, it would be a no trade day for me. If this was the price action on EU, it'd be a no trade day. So I couldn't really tell you anything. Obviously, I'd just look at it and say, the momentum is currently clearly with the buyers. So I'd look for buyers. When price comes down a little bit, I'd look for buyers. Maybe at this order block or something here. I'd look for buyers. But that's the only thing I can really say. What even happened to TJR? Someone posted like an hour-long expose on him. It's okay, Daddy. I know it's consolidating. Fucking hell. How do you even type that out? Yeah, bro, I missed the EU shorts. Going to get into the re-entries. Fair play. If anyone missed the EU shorts, man, get in the pre-Londons. Get in the pre-Londons. We caught this one on the pre-London stream. Alright, as I said, you lot, keep your eyes on the JPY. The JPYs. If we look at EG this morning, we can see that recently we've had this spike, which shows that the euro has been a lot stronger than the pound in the last sort of hour and a half. So the momentum is with euro. So if you are looking at buyers, ideally you do want to be buying EJ instead of GJ. Hence why you can see this 50-minute IFVG still been left untapped, whereas GJ, you can see we actually came into it pretty cleanly, closed above here, and then came back down, tapped in, and then started to move up again. How many pips off is this? Okay, this GJ is only like 4 or 5 pips off, so actually decent. 191 in this YouTube stream. Let's get 200 man in this YouTube stream right now. Everyone drop a like on the vid, boys. Everyone drop a like right now. I think a lot of people, if you've been locking in with these streams, you would have learned the importance of just getting behind the psychology of retail. As I keep saying, man, they would have missed out on all of these sell moves here. And as soon as the week opens, they would have been itching to try and get in. Would have been shorting off any order block they can find. So they would have shorted off this, got stopped. They would have shorted off this, it got stopped. So now when we actually come into our good order block, they've now established their bias to bullish, which in my opinion is actually going to fail. And we are going to get the sells that they've been waiting for. And if you're a retail trader, well, I mean, we're all retail traders here. But if you're one of those guys, probably going to be fucking tearing your hair out when as soon as you change your bias, it switches to long. But that's that, chat. My intro on EU is the 15-minute. Yeah, same as me, bro. What defines a good order block for you? Book in a call, bro, and I can explain the main confluences we have with order blocks. Be easier just to sit down with you and explain that. But one of the main things is completing an objective. That's one of the main important things, is actually completing an objective of order blocks. So you can see this order block here, for example. These longs here, for example, this order block here, for example, it didn't just print and then price fell. It printed, and you can see that was actually, if we go down to lower time frame, that was actually the leg that filled this fair value gap. So that was our confirmation that this is a good order block, is the fact where it came up, filled this imbalance, and then it came down. So not only is it just the last candle before price dumped, but it also completed an objective. Hi man, send you a mex. Wait, what? Earlier this week you talked about post-London session. Earlier this week you talked about... Yeah, bro. What's your age, though? What do you mean? What do you mean, what's your age, though? With a question mark. Like, what's your age, fair play? What do you mean, though? Like, that says that it's going to affect anything. Trading can take my hair when Trading can't take my hair when malpattern baldness has already. I don't know, it will certainly take some inches off your hairline. On your life, this is hitting SL. Fucking hell. On my life as well. But at least it's on my life, not yours. So you can't be that confident. News put me off getting in. I mean, we've got a while till news anyway. We've got a good 3 hours till news. So hopefully we should get a decent little move there. Plus, if you are too worried about that news, then we can look for just JPYs. You can look for your JPYs. Right, looking like we actually are going to be coming down to tap these in, which is nice. Oh. Bro, what's your idea about gold? Won't really be looking to trade gold, bro. Gold's just looking a bit dead. And we'll be looking for sells rather than buys, but it's just not really that great. It's just chopping up and down lows. It's heavily based on fundamentals right now, but the main thing I'll be looking to do would be to sell if this order block gets hit. Something like this, basically. But yeah, I won't be executing on gold. It's not something that I really trade like that. Got a lot of equal lows here, so should really be tapped into. 1 win, 1 loss today, 1%. Going to stop for the day. Nice. What trades did you have? Reality. UJ. Prefer EUG, man. Sorry, UJ. Fuck me. GJ, rather than UJ. Plus, news really not been that effective. Everything's focused on what Iran, US does. Yeah, that's exactly right, bro. Exactly right. Completely agree. A lot of these newses have not really had an impact. It's more just based on what the what happens in this conflict. Don't break. Let's get some fucking tunes on. Where's the lo-fi tunes? Play what you want, Mace. Wait, what? Chat, I've low-key got to play non-copyrighted tunes though, so I'm on YouTube stream right now. We got 195 people in the YouTube stream, boys. So if you're watching on Tiki, go over to the YouTube, make this 200 real quick. Best streams in the game right now. Best streamers in the game right now. Do this shit live, day in, day out. Lou's got the spar tunes out again. Nah, this ain't lo-fi. No tune's good enough for me to lose my YouTube channel on, I'll be real. 30k subs I built up on there. A good little com as well. We have the best com, the best trading com in the UK by fucking miles, bro. By absolute miles. Most people have either got just no personality, but they're alright traders, or they've got a decent personality, but they're just shit traders. We actually have a decent match of the two. What are you saying, Kevin? UJ coming down. Heading to YouTube. Sweet reality. When you take on that student for the 1-to-1, will you make lives? Will you make lives on London session? Yeah, bro. I've got no personality and I'm shit at trading. Don't be so hard on yourself, Simon. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad. Bruv, fucking hell. Bruv, no, I don't want to go live with any of you people. Turn off co-host invitations for this live, yes. Fucking hell, bro. It's like I'm walking through the streets of India, bro, and everyone's fucking begging. you think gold could come down to that daily CRT? That'll be the main thing I'll be looking for on gold, bro. But as I say, I'm not really looking to trade gold. Not really looking to trade it, to be honest. You should let them wobble heads. What do you think of GU? Same thing, really, bro. Looking for price to come down. As I said, on the 4 hour, you've got to get into most people's psychology. So, most people have been getting cooked all week. So, again, this is what most people saw throughout the week. This is into the mind of a retail trader, as a beginner trader, what majority of people have seen. Sell off here, 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 and the sell off here. And the weekends, right? And they probably missed all of these sells. They didn't manage to catch any of these sells. So as soon as the week opens here, they're thinking, right, I'm not missing these sells this week. I'm going to be on the ball and I'm going to be getting these sells. So they'd first be looking to sell from this order block. Price comes and stops them out. Obviously, we was looking for buyers. Same thing up here. This order block here yesterday. A lot of people are going to say, right, we missed the early one, but here we go. This is the proper one. So we're going to be looking for sells, And again, you can see with where their stop losses would have been, they would have been stopped out. So at that point, they probably would have said, right, missed all these sells. I've tried to sell in the new week and I've got stopped out twice or maybe 3 times. So it looks like the market must be bullish now. We've got a higher low and a higher high. So it must be bullish, right? We must look for longs. Which is at that point, we actually hit the correct order block, in my opinion. With this 4 hour order block here. Price has come into it and it looks like it's going to provide sells. Reason being why this one's better, because we are in the premium for a start. We're in the top 50% rather than these other ones which are in the discount. And the second thing is we've generated enough liquidity by, for a start, stopping out sellers. As we said, a lot of sellers would have entered here and got stopped out. 2 sec chat. Got stopped out. And also we'd have induced buyers into the market now by giving a few days of bullishness. People, as I said, are going to be thinking, right, the market must buy. And then it's going to stop out in lieu of sells. So that's what I'm mainly thinking, boys. Let me know if anyone's looking for anything different than that. Euro news at 10. It's not really important, Euro news, though. I think it's orange folder, right? Yeah, what Euro news do we have? I don't think we have any. We're in GJ long and pending order on EU short. My FX book CPR red folder. Is it? Only thing that concerns me is the dollar's not really at a great place really to move. But hopefully it can just tap the DTO and that's it. $200 man in this YouTube right now. 200 man in the YouTube stream right now. Let's go, chat. $2.15 in this YouTube live, boys. We're cooking on YouTube. Big up to the fucking com. If you're watching on TikTok, Richesse Effects on YouTube. We've got 230. Fucking hell. 230 man in this YouTube right now. 100 man in this TikTok. Let's go. Dubs in the chat, boys. About to get tapped in on this. Let's see how we play out, boys. What stop loss and TP on this? Fucking hell. What stop loss and TP on this? Bro, I'm not going to lie. For a start, if you want to see my signals, boys, get in my signal group. Second of all, I mean, if you can't actually just look at this chart and depict where the stop loss and TP is anyway, then holy shit. Quit trading. Cheers, bro. What are you trading? EU, bro. It says on the in the bottom right what time frame and everything. I like this little been off the live for a few months, bro. 200 in, you're killing it, man. Trust me, brother. Trust me, brother. Everyone asking if I'm taking this. Get your own mind. Get your own mind. It shouldn't really matter. If you're getting in this or not, it shouldn't be down to me. Well, all you nerds asking the most obvious question. Fucking hell, bro's crashing out right now. Let me actually dot out this dot this out just so it doesn't get in the way too much. You can actually see the level a bit clearer. GJ moving. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, I mean, as I said with JPY, just set your limit and hold that shit. You don't want to be too clever. The way we trade EU is not the same the way we trade EJ. JPY is a lot different. You can see the stop loss on these positions are always pretty much 20 pips plus. Even that original entry we had yesterday, you can see would have been, stop loss would have been 22 pips, 23 pips. So you don't want to scrimp with your stop loss on your JPY trades. You got to think, with a yen basket, it's a pair that massively trends bearish. Massively trends bearish. So your main priority should just be getting in the actual trade itself. Just getting in at a decent point, not a terrible point, and then just holding your limit. You haven't got to be too picky with GJ or EJ. 240 on the ticket on the YouTube, boys. Let's go. 1-6 man on the Euro CPI. A lot of people saying that. I can't see anything, I'll be real. Let me have a look. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, it's not going to be that important. The news isn't going to do that much. 6 pips off my entry point. Hopefully we go back. Yeah, I think well, there is CPI, but it's like yellow folder news. Let's see with this one, chap. We're getting edged a little bit. Nah, it hasn't been tapped, bro. Did you see the SMT between GJ and EJ? In terms of what, bro? In terms of what? I've got my limit set just above your entry. Fair play, bro. Only dollar PPI. Yeah, a lot of people's bugging out about this news. It's not going to have a massive effect, chat. Let's get a little tiny more, another push up. Let's get another little push up, chat. Already fucking cooked EU this week. Already cooked to you this week, as you can see, chap. This one was on stream yesterday. This one was in the mental pre-London stream with the members this morning. Both beautiful fucking trades, boys. I'm EJ Long, where would you TP? I'd TP, you can have a huge TP on EJ. The move we're looking for is a big old distribution. I'll be aiming for the high of this weekly candle here. We've obviously swept out this big weekly candle's low, so we should trade it into the week's high. So my target overall would be this all the way up here, which you can see is about 150 pips. So that's what I'm saying. You haven't got to scrimp with your entry. Just get in, set your limit, get in. That's it. Don't try and be too clever with it. What do you think on GU? Same thing really on GU. I'd be looking for price to come into the OTE, tap into the 15-minute order block, and then get that sell. Very similar things that we're looking for. Just took out the prior day low here as well. The euro is a little bit stronger than the pound, so it's going to be harder for this to distribute on EU than GU, but it's actually at a level, decent level. I'm waiting for the exact same thing. Nice, bro. Have you entered EU yet? No, bro. I'm in GJ Longs. GJ didn't sweep yesterday's highs, but EJ did. Oh, yeah, nice, nice. I'm in GJ Longs. Yeah, a lot of people's jumping in. What's earliest time to take a trade, 6 or 7? Not really sure if that was a 6-7 account, but I'm really sure if that was a 6-7 joke or what, but 7, bro. For me, anyway. GJ reacting off the DTO. Hopefully that can be enough to push us down. Bear in mind, chat, whenever we're looking to long, we need there to be inducement for price to actually come back to where we want it to be. So I wouldn't say that many people actually know about the DTO. I think there's more chance we actually react off of something like this. Like an order block here. That's just, for example, this with this EU trade. I think a lot of people are going to be looking to go long from this order block here. So that's going to give us enough to push price to our entry to then come down. So that's some inducement there that we really look for. Similar to what we're seeing on GJ, like you said. I had a dream I shorted EU to daily swing low and spent the profit of 3 weeks in the Bulgari hotel. Fucking hell. It's a very, very specific dream. A very specific dream. What time do the pre-London calls in the mentorship usually start? 6:30, bro. So the calls we do in the mentorship, 6:30 to 8:30, and then 12 to 12:30. So the 6:30 to 8:31, we're basically just going over the market, what we're looking at, what we're seeing, the move that we're looking at. So this is where, if the move comes early, this is, for example, where we caught this one, was on the pre-London stream with the members. And then we have a post-London where we go over what we've seen from the session and how you could have traded it best, etc., etc. Just focused on purely education and improving them as traders. EU hit the point of control. Nice. Hopefully we can push a little bit higher, VGOT. How much? Yeah, just that 5k, bro. Just that 5k. What do you expect? I expect price to continue bearish, brother. How much a month is the mentorship? Again, only £40, boys. Only £40, which is insane. Which is absolutely fucking insane. Live's cooking right now. Yeah, how much does it cost to be in a mentorship? £40, bro. £40 a month. That's what I'm saying. If you're not getting in, it's actually borderline, like, just dumb. You can see that I trade the same way every day, and you can tell I've been banging on about it for ages now. Either DTO, continuations, or ALG. DTO or ALG. That's all you need for the London session. Just establish a decent high time frame bias, and then use those two entries as your ways to actually capitalize on it. So once you learn how to actually find a decent high time frame bias, and then you learn the DTO and the ALG, it's fucking simple. Yeah, this EU, I didn't get in this, but Mace got in this EU yesterday. So me and Mace, if you didn't know, there's two of us that run Richesse. We're basically best mates. We started trading together. He didn't get in this yesterday. I got in this EU long yesterday. And then he got in this EU short this morning. So I didn't get in this short, but he did with the members on the pre-London. But yeah, EU's been fucking cooked this week. Absolutely cooked. TP's at the current London low, bro. Might as well just fucking tell yous. Is 14.074 a decent target? Fucking hell. So basically this external low. I wouldn't really be looking to target that entire low, bro. You're going to have to hold this for a number of days. Bearing in mind we've got a lot of news coming later. So 12:30 we do have some decent news. So price is going to be very reliant upon that. We may run nicely and then the news comes through and probably won't have that much of an impact, but it is possible. So I'd just aim for a decent amount. There's no need to aim for a lot. I mean, this is like an 8 pip stop loss. You haven't got to aim for 150 pips. %2 nailed on EU on the pre-London session. Lovely, boys. Lovely. ALG's the reversal strategy, bro. If you want to know more about the strat, boys, as I said, just book in a call with me, man. Book in a call. And I can sit down and explain it to you for about half hour. How do I get information on the mentorship? Just go onto the Discord, bro. Don't want to bang on about this all the time, but a lot of people are asking, so it's the only reason I'm saying it. Just join the free Discord. It's a very active Discord as well. You can see people always talking about their trades. And then just go to full access over here, mentorship, and then you can upgrade through that link, bro. Is the target a 4-hour FVG? Not for me, bro. Joe 40. Yeah, I don't really trade futures, to be fair, mate. How about me that can't talk or listen? If you can't talk or listen, just remind me to never fucking... Just never chill with you, basically. You never... How about me that can't talk or listen? How much does a call cost? It's a free call, bro. It's a free call. That's what I'm saying. You might as well book it in. Like, just going to sit there for half hour and answer any questions you might have. So how you build a fucking good community, boys. That's how we've built a fucking actual good com. We're actual sweet people. We ain't actually unbearable like most other people. Why do I keep feeling the need to spray aftershave? I feel like I'm just thought. Your deodorant Bear cools you down as well, innit? Like, it's got that, like, mist. Alright, let's have one little last push. Yes, Lou, passed my first 10 mil funded on JPY yesterday, locking in with you guys as a game changer. 10 mil? I'm assuming you mean 10k. I can smell it though, come on, Kier. Passed my first 10k yesterday, locking in with you guys, a game changer. Big up, as I said, man, we got loads of members every fucking day passing accounts. All you got to do, have a higher time frame bias and use the ALG or DTO to get in your trades for the London session. That's it. It doesn't have to be complicated, boys. Booked for yesterday, but no call. Someone should have called you, bro. You got no call. What time was it? It's bare hot, bro. I don't think any of this is actually going to calm me down. What is actually the weather? What is the temperature in Essex right now, if anyone's in Essex? Or if you're in, like, Canary Wharf or something. Probably about the same. What is the actual temp? Yeah, meant 10k. I wish 10 mil. Yeah, can you imagine? Alright, let's see if we get this next little push. At 12:30. It's bare hot light's going to hit 18 today. Lovely. I can't see your call booked, bro. I don't think you... Oh, yeah. Frank. Meant to go to 20 today. Lovely. Is it a limit order? Yeah, bro. What's the max amount you can actually be funded through every firm? Yeah, it's different for every firm. 22 degrees today. That is banging. Champions League as well. Should we talk about it, chat? Should we talk about it? Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Good morning, Chelsea fans. Good morning, Chelsea fans. Nice of you to pop by in the Champions League. Nice of you to pop by. Man City. Couldn't buy your way into this one. Couldn't cheat your way into this one. Maybe if you got another 15 financial charges, you might have actually gone through against Madrid. But unlucky, you can just hold that as well. Eze goal was a banger, mate. Eze goal was unreal. Rice's goal was actually a fucking ping as well. I didn't actually notice when I was till I watched it back how much of a ping it was. Everyone who played football knows how nice them goals are to score. Obviously, Eze's one's like banging. But then Rice goals, you know when you like chest it down and you just run onto it with momentum and just ping it. Obviously, not like I've got them techers to actually do that, like, seriously. But, you know, when you're at Power League and the ball just comes down, you chest it with momentum, bomb. Like, running onto the ball and you catch it in your stride. I normally do that and blaze it over about 7 other pitches. Barely won, though. Vinny was trolling. Yeah, Vinny's always trolling, isn't he? Oh, Lou, can you just fucking not with Chelsea? Sorry, mate. It's got to be said. We've got a lot of Madrid fans in the chat. Bro, it's actually mad. Like, there are Madrid fans fucking everywhere. Liam Rosinia. Good morning. Respect to the ball. Good morning. Pre-match huddle. Good morning. Aura farming. Good morning. PE teacher. Good morning. 8-2B Chelsea. Good morning. You man got to beat Barca, bro. We want to play you at the man at the top. Yeah, man. I don't think that's going to be good for you lot, though. I think you're going to get smoked just like you did last year, yeah? Nah, but in all seriousness, though, I was thinking, mate, I don't really see you can beat us. But after seeing Madrid and PSG, I thought, fucking hell, these lot are a bit of a side, aren't they? I'm up to 200k in debt. No, wait, what? 200k. I'm up 200k in debt. How the fuck? Bro, how do people even get 200k in debt? I earn a good amount of money, and if I went to the bank and asked them for 200 grand, they would probably laugh at me. What about Max Dowman? Is he your boy? I fucking wish. Well, to be fair, he's only 16. It's probably not, but... Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, bro. That's a bit of a weird one, Rafi. I'm not even going to read that name out. How sad is MSG, though, for postponing their league games for Chelsea? Wait, what? I ain't no Real Madrid fan, just had my money on them, lol. Fairs. Based. That's pretty based. That's like the chud who's like, oh, I only steal because I can't afford food because of the current economic state we're in. If I don't steal food, then I don't feed my family. And then you got the Giga Chad. I steal because I enjoy it. That's what I used to do when I was a little fucker. When I was like 14, you just go around doing it because you get like an adrenaline kick from it. I'm talking about 10 years ago, by the way, chat. Not that I'd fucking steal from a shop now. There used to be some shop near me that got absolute, mate. It was insane. We used to fucking nick like fags and that from behind the counter and everything. And then the Turks bought it and everyone was like, yeah, not worth it, bruv. Where's your entry on GU? Basically the same point, bro. One stop got chawed so peak. Yeah, it weren't even like... Bruv, you know what it was? There was just a shop owner there. He was basically a groomer, was what he was. We didn't really notice it at the time. But he just wanted to be like matey pally with us. So he just used to let us just nick whatever we want. Bit weird, to be fair. No, you're hard. Fair play. Love, bro. Love, bro. Richesse is probably a Tottenham fan. He's going to be watching that bottom league football anytime in a few months. Couldn't have got that one more wrong if you actually tried. I'm an Arsenal fan, so we're fucking top of the league, so hold that. And Mace is a West Ham fan, so he also hates Spurs. Stealing dust caps off tyres was elite. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. Alright. I think this is tapped in now. Let's see how we do. Yeah, trust me, Denson. I just entered this, got bummed. Fucking hell, where on earth was your stop loss? 1 pip. Who's getting relegated, Spurs or West Ham? I don't think either of you are getting relegated. I think Forest will get relegated. I think Forest will go down. You man got us scared of Madrid now, broski. Nah, Madrid have got no aura on it. Well, they do a little bit, obviously, but It ain't the same side they were. Forest going down. Yeah, I agree. I think West Ham and Spurs will both stay up. 200 man in the YouTube live. Come on, Cure. 230 man in this live right now. Chat, if we lose this, we're going to have to firm it. As I said, when you're trading a strategy, losses are normal. I say this all the time. I come live to show you, man, this in real time. You take wins, you take L's, it's calm. We've got 2 bags on this trade. You can see I didn't get in this one, but we've made 5 bags off this. So if we lose a little 2 bags, it's just part of the game. That's why you can't be too attached to the money you make. You got to firm it. Gillingham FC. Fuck me. Brutal entry, I can't lie. Fucking around in slams SL. FEG disrespected, so Defo SL. Damn, SL Defo hitting. Fucking hell. You lot are actually some... I don't want to say it, but you lot are actually pussy holes, bro. Holy shit. Fucking hell. There he goes, 3 pips outside of your direction. Yep, stop losses hitting. Have some confidence in yourself. Love the positivity, boys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking hell, come on, boys. Yeah, the only thing with the DXY is it's not really in a great place, but it's sort of coming into this 5 minutes, so hopefully we can get a rejection from that. So the only reason why we're really pumping so hard is because of the euro. It's not really based on the dollar. I love the positivity, boys. You actually really can't see that trade now, can you? There you go. Would GU be better for sales at looking at daily CRT? Okay, that G's actually tapped in as well. Didn't actually notice that I tapped in. I mean, the only reason GU would be a little bit better is, as you can see, EG right now is fucking... Well, the euro right now is absolutely bodying the pound. So, the euro is obviously a lot stronger. But it's mainly going to be dependent on the DXY, to be honest. I promise this is stop loss. We trust you, don't us down. Fucking hell, boys. Actually, you know what? We have built a good community, but I hope you lot know I dislike a lot of you that's in here. About we trust you, don't let us down. How about you have a fucking mind of your own then? I don't really give a shit about letting you down, to be honest, mate. About let us down. What about this one? What about this one yesterday where you could have made 5 bags? What about this one on Monday? As well, when I give you 2 bangers, the entry and the re-entry. What about this one yesterday? This absolute banger. What about this one this morning, early morning? But now it's, oh, don't let us down. Like, bruv. I'm not fucking invincible. I do take losses as well. I've won every single day this week. We are due a loss, but can't think that way. You just got to see what you want and trade it. If you're scared of losses, you're never going to make money. Scared money don't make money. You're making me thinking about being a crackhead again. I can't deal with the stress. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, boys. She'd feel like I should jump off live. Bro, Lou never... Yeah, trust me. I'm going to lose everything. I'd never be negative to you. Come on, bro. If I lose this count, I've blown. If I lose this, I've blown the count. God help us. God help you. Thick candle, yeah, trust me. You choked on my coffee, bruv. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna get a phone. I'm gonna get a little SIM card put in it. So, and I'm gonna put the number here, so you lot can just ring it. You lot can just ring that number. So if you, I feel like that'll be jokes, bro. Imagine having that, just having a phone here. Everyone's emotions too high, too happy when win, too sad when lose. Trust me, mate. You are goated, Lou. Appreciate that, bro. The negative aura is suicidal, mate. There's no way I'm in an aura debt. There's not a chance. Even if this loses, my aura's still sky high, to be honest with you. This market's been absolutely cooked. And I mean, fuck aura anyway, bro. What am I going to do? Go to a bank and deposit aura? I'd rather go to the bank and deposit this 5 large I made from this trade. If I lose 2 large on this, is what it is. 5 minus fucking 2, still 3k. About aura debt this. Like, aura debt this, aura debt that. You don't need to chill out, bro. Trim's fucked your aura. I've got an haircut tomorrow, so that will be recharged. Plenty of level heads in here today, Lou. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. Maybe a lot of Chelsea fans in here. Maybe a lot of City fans as well. Seeing Lou buying a burner phone is jokes because he looks like an Essex druggie. I mean, fucking hell, it just don't stop, does it? Just don't fucking stop. I look like an Essex druggie. What a horrible thing to say. What a fucking horrible thing to say. What exactly makes me look like a druggie, bro? I'm sitting here knitting out, fucking... Well, I do chuff on that vape, but it's more of a fidget thing. This chat is funny. Trust me, bro. The trim, mate. But, bro, I had a hat on yesterday and everyone was like, oh, that's a shit hat. Take it off. I felt like fucking tired from Arsenal Fan TV, bro. Let me put the hat back on. See if that enhances my aura a bit. Get a do-rag then. L hat. Do you know what I'm saying? About L hat? Like, whatever I do. Nah, makes it worse. I can't win with you, man. I really can't win. Do you know what is an aura loss? Do you remember when we actually used to wear these and think they were hard? Fucking D squared hat. These are the most shittest hats. I can't believe I actually used to walk around. Look how dusty this is, bro. This is like a relic of the past. Or a bally, yeah. Some people actually go live with a fucking bally on, and you lot are coming at me for having an hat on. Only 5% of my account risked. Well, hopefully that's a personal account. On your worst day, you look like you're in recovery, so that's positive, man. That's not fucking positive. Again, that's horrible. I look like I'm in recovery. That's probably worse than actually look. At least if you're a drug, you're having fun. W cap, thank you. I think Louis' a great guy and he's human like us. I rely on him for his lessons and amazing dedication to trading, but I don't follow every word he's saying. So if I take the trade, it's because I want to. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Fucking hell. Put the hat back on. Aura slowly chipping away. Minus 1 HP. Minus 1 HP. You're acting like I'm in the fucking storm, bruv. You're acting like I'm in the storm. Watch when this fucking L trade. GJ from pre-London close to TP. Lovely. Yeah, the JPYs are running. Do these tap in? Yeah, GJ's just fucking dumping now. I mean, pumping now. Nice. Morning, Mike. What you saying, bro? Should have been on GJ. One of the members about to hit 7% on it. Lovely. Certified rage bait. It's not even rage bait. You lot are being horrible. Saying I've got a shit haircut. When I put a hat on, it makes it even worse. I've got no aura. I look like I'm an Essex druggie. I look like I'm in recovery on my best day. Like, that's not even rage bait. That's just offensive, bro. For real, if we lose, it's our fault. Trust me, don't fucking come for me, mate. Because how many thank you messages did I get after that banger yesterday? Fucking none. No thank you messages. So I don't want any hate messages if this loses. Surely GU sales of this week are, yeah, bro. Yeah, it should do. Come as Ali G tomorrow. Do you cover the ALG and detail strategies in the mentorship? Yeah, I do, bro. I do. Reversing, let's go. Come on. People need to chill. Lou up 10k this week. He could literally buy you all within a week within a week work, and have the audacity to say he's losing aura. He's like when you don't die in Fortnite Reload plus 100 HP. Thank you. That's more like it. They're the type of people in the com I actually like. Plus 100 aura and I can't be killed like Fortnite Reload, and I'm up 10 Gs this week. Thank you. Now, if this SL's, I'm going to your gaff, mate. Oh no, not Fletcher Kirkham at my gaff. Whatever am I to do? If you turned up at my gaff, I wouldn't even be threatened. This is how unthreatened I'd be if you turned up at my gaff. I wouldn't even open the door with a bat or something. I'd open the door with a tomato and just pelt it at your face like the olden days. Shame! Shame! And just fucking start throwing fruits and stuff at you and vegetables. This is the first trade I'm taking with you, but I've been watching your live every day. I appreciate what you do, man. Big up to you, Sammy. Appreciate you, Cure. So you like the Glazers? Well, I prefer the Glazers than the haters, yeah. People need to realise these boys are mint. Like he says, else happen. If you can't take them, don't trade them. 100%. 100%. Pass funded if I hit TP on my GU cells. Nice, man. Morning, MJ. What you saying, Maria? The finger that presses the buy and sell button is yours, not lose. Trust me. Facts. Unless it wins, then in which case it was completely and utterly down to me. If this hits TP, the hater's going to scatter. Watch them switch up on me. Watch them absolutely switch up on me and act like they never hated. Hey, bro, remember me. I never hated you. Kevin, you're probably the main person that hates on me. Which is a tomato. Smacked his face. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I do remember you, Kevin. But you have hated on me many a time. L's only happen to losers. Why you think it's called an L? Worst advice ever. Yeah, if you lose a trade, it means you've actually failed in life and trading, so give up. One loss and it's over for you. If you don't have a 100% win rate, just don't even try. No SL, then you can't lose. Yeah, I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried did try that and ended up getting him like 30 years in nick. And now he's on Twitter glazing Donald Trump, begging for that pardon. If anyone's actually seen that, it's actually pretty funny. I never hate, not once. Trust me, Phil, but you're a real one. I know Phil's a real one. You are a G. See, trust me. Me and Phil, locked in like that. 210 man on the YouTube. Chat, if you're watching on TikTok right now, you're enjoying the stream, go over to the YouTube stream where you can see full face cam, full chart. Chat's popping off right now. We've got 210 man in there. We're live every single day as well. I took a big loss this morning. That wasn't all a loss. Got to get back on it, but only with the right setup. Yeah, bro. What did you say at the Elon? TikTok chat doing my head in. Psychology is gone. Yeah, trust me, David. Trust me, David. Yeah, I actually have a one loss rule for each funded. Risk 10% a trade. Holy Chad. Holy Chad. Is that an order block to the left side? Wiki Doji candle on the left. Yeah, this is our order block, bro. What PC you got to stream on 2 platforms? Mate, I'll be honest, I've got no idea what PC this is. We got someone who does sort of tech for us, and he just built it online or something and ordered it in. Don't really know, I've got no idea. I looked at it like I'd be able to look at it and be like, oh, actually, it's the... I've got no idea what it is. I don't really know about PCs and that. Look, I'm so grateful for you being my best friend. You have helped me so much in life, and I hope you don't stop breathing as you are great use of oxygen. Fucking hell, Evan. Don't know what. I don't even know what to say with that. You've actually made me think about stop breathing oxygen by even saying that. And also, best friend. Not sure if we're exactly best friends, but friends, yeah, I suppose. Well, actually, I don't know. Really know if I. Yeah, go on, we're friends. Fuck it. Are you a Mossad agent? You have some good entries. Bro, Mossad agents fear me. I am the real market maker. We will meet one day, don't worry. Fucking hell. Just say you love me. Fucking hell. See, that's what I'm saying, chat. See how people switch up now? We're in like a pip's worth of profit. We got guys saying, we'll meet one day, I love you, you're my best friend. When we was in drawdown, it was, I'm going to turn up at your gaff. I respect the way you go live every day and show wins and losses. Most people don't. Trust me, bro. You need your hard drive examined. Facts. Is trade active? It is activated. Look, you mentioned the mentorship. Do you do weddings by any chance? Yeah, I do weddings. Bro, why are you doing this? I would get crazy. I love this shit. I love my community. I'll be real. Some of you I don't. Some of you I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. But there's like 50% of you who actually rate bears. Love this guy to bits. You haven't got to make it gay, have you? Is Richesse a Fortnite clan? No, it's a Clash Royale clan. We've got 5 minutes left of this close, boys. Let's hope we can have a nice Diddy close. You rate me, be honest. Fucking hell, what is this? X for TBH. Haha, love for Louis this morning. Come on, MJ. Ops on me, bro. You do make me laugh, Kevin. You do my absolute nutting, but you do make me laugh on occasion. You really test my patience. The amount of times I thought, bro, let me just ban this guy from my channel. But then you make me laugh by saying something, and I'm like, he's not too bad, is he, Kev? Ops on me, bro. Yeah, I just said, calm, kind of funny, sit next to you in French, should talk more. You know when someone says one of them and you do a risky one? Mate, I ain't even going to get into what Mace used to do X for. Bro, I'm not going to lie. Mace had aura back in the day. I remember Mace on Snap used to do... Bruv, Mace, do you remember this? X for batty rates, bruv. And birds would actually do it. You'd get probably about 30 birds actually just send in a batty picture just to get rated. On his story as well. Like, Mace was actually the OG Clav. That was crazy work. X for batty rates, bro. I know you remember that. That weren't me either. I didn't have that type of steez. If I did it, I'd get put on some type of register. But when it's Mace doing it, oh no. Now everyone wants their batty rated on someone's Snapchat story. Mace was OG Diddy. Also, Jeep me. Jeep me. Have some class and decorum about yourself. If you don't mind me asking, what's your RR? Always looks great. My RR is about, on average, about 3-1, bro. Finally, an actual normal question. That's the first normal question I've actually had. How did I get away with that? Trust me, I've got no idea. It was insane. Batty rates is wild. Trust me, bro. Yo, mates, that's what... Trust me. Yo, look, notice how the views have gone down now. I'm hitting some lovely trades. Everyone drop a like on the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, boys, everyone drop a like. Let's get 100 likes on this YouTube stream. Let's get 20k likes on this TikTok stream. X for TBH, Lou. Sam, I kind of rate the way you got an actual picture of yourself in your profile, so I'm going to give you a 8 out of 10. Turn up at your calf. Bought myself a PS5 4 months ago and I've not played a single game. There's something wrong with me. The way I was hyped to buy it. Yeah, I'm not going to... I don't think I've played Xbox or PlayStation in about 4 years. Sometimes I'll play it, like, if I'm in my mate's house, I'll play him at FIFA or something, but that's about it. Jokes live this morning. Trust me, Tommy, bro. Look, I'm in Wales, but seriously want to come to a meet-up one day with you lot. When do you host them? Not really sure if I even want to tell you that after your prior comments, Evan. It's actually pretty concerning what you've been saying in this live. Definite cause for concern. But yeah, I'll let you man know when we do the next link up. I will have to have security on this one though, because some of you lot have been, some of you have been threatening, some of you have been overly loving. Either way, it's a little bit concerning to me. Plenty of no photo, trust me. And then you got Simon, who's actually just got a nice, lovely little selfie. You puffing clouds. Well, that was the, that was the. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, there's a vape, yeah. Can I come? You never give me the time of day. Give you the time of day. Acting like he's one of them players on career mode that's like 19 years of age asking if he can start in the Champions League final. Just don't give me the time of day, boss. Yeah, because you're shit and I've got Messi up top. Evan is seriously into you, Lou. Careful how you tread this. Trust me. This guy's moving a bit mad. Let me quickly check my trade. 2 secs. Check I haven't fucked it up. Come on, Q. What you know about bearded clam, Lou? That's me and Mace's secret law. Bearded clam. Now that just doesn't sound... Imagine it didn't tap Lou in. Nah, it tapped me in. Thank God for that. I just showed YouTube stream. If you want to see my execution and shit, go to the YouTube stream as well. You ever watch MMA or only football? I do watch UFC. Well, I do watch MMA, but I don't really know them that much. I only know a few fighters. One of my pals loves it, though. Let me plug him up, to be fair. 30 MMA on Instagram. That's one of my pals. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's get some dubs in the fucking chat. Where all the haters at now? Let's get some dubs in this chat right now. Let's get some dubs in this chat. Let's close below the Daily Tropen with this 15-minute candle. "30 Fights Clips HQ." Wow, that's literally just your own page. Let's go, boys! Woohoo! Where they at now, chat? I can't hear them. I can't see them. I can't even smell the haters anymore. They're so far gone from my live stream. Hold. Hold that. Hold that, boys. Let's go. Two funded pass now in one day. Come on. That's what I'm saying, man. The members are fucking cooking. Dubs in the fucking YouTube chat. Let's go, boys. Don't want to see that shit spammed in there. Want to see that shit spammed in the YouTube chat. That's the tomato save for another day. Yeah, trust me, bro. Want to close before 12? Yeah, bro. Ideally, we do. Banger of an entry, trust me, bro. Where's the guy who swore in his life it was going to hit SL? Trust me. Where are they all gone? Where are the haters now? Trust me. 1% of passing my first funded, bro. Need this shit. Only streamer, by the way, that does this shit. Only streamer that actually comes live and takes their whole, every single fucking trade live. Only streamer that does that, by the way. Where are you holding this till, Lou? London low, bro. Today is Richesse Day. Come on, dubs in the chat. Big up to everyone in this chat spamming dubs right now. Promise you this is hitting SL. Trust me, we're eating good this session. Trust me, bro. Let's break past this order block now. Ten minutes left for this 15-minute candle. So we want this to be a nice another Diddy candle, just like that one. You in this, bro? Yeah, bro. Details are daily to open, brother. Today is Richesse Day, trust me. Will it be greedy to hold to yesterday's lows? I mean, yeah, we got news later, so I'll be careful about holding too much. I made $1,500 and still hold. Come on, bro. Do you ever trade the New York session now? I trade the London session, bro. I trade the London session. Gold is dropping. Come on, nice, bro. Whoop, 2 trades. 1 from pre-London and now let's go, boys. Richesse W. Come on, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you was in the pre-London, you would have already caught this dub 3.5 hours. So this one's basically a free hit for you. If not, then it's a skill issue on you man's behalf and you need to get in the mentorship. I'm selling an African polythene bag football. You are just good, man. I salute. Sorry, what the fuck did you just tell me? An African polythene bag football. What on earth does that even mean? I've got no idea. Hitting SL, hitting SL, hitting SL. Shut your bitch ass up, Lamal. Just get to know. Okay. I was wondering where that was going. Appreciate that flow state. What percent good trades do you have? 50% win rates, calm. You see Pete and Baz last night, Mucky. No, what, did they do a live show or something? Imagine going to a fucking Pete and Baz show. Like, they are funny, but like, holy shit. Okay, not really the nicest of candles, this one here. Still very early on in the candle, though. You have faith. Of course I've got faith, bro. It's not about faith, though. It's about not being a bitch. That's all it's about. Even if this trade hits SL, I'm not going to be crying about it. One day I will meet up with you, inshallah. Come on, bro. It is a ball made of polythene bags. Polythene bag? Do you mean plastic bag? Can you check GJ? Right, hopefully GJ can come down a little bit. She needs to come down a little bit. Tap in and then run. Like I said, boys, the best thing to do on GJ is just set your limits and hold that. Set your limits and hold. That's the best thing to do. Can you check JPY-ZAR? No, I can't. Check JPY-ZAR. Gold breaking a low. What's the RR on that GJ trade? It's about a 10 to 1 or something, bro. Lou, any thoughts on Justin Bennett YouTube? Who the fuck is that? Justin Bennett. Let's have a look. You've enticed me now with that name. I don't know. Do you really want to learn from someone that... I don't even want to be offensive. I don't want to be offensive to him. But yeah, I thought he was like a... I don't know, I thought he was someone funny or something. What's the box you've drawn? Justin Bennett is the goal. Alright, people are rating Justin Bennett, to be fair. Fair play to him. I need to clean this fucking screen a little bit. I feel like there's a bit of a glare. If you've got epilepsy, just make sure you look at the screen as much as you can right now. Here's your father. Took an entry higher than yours, same idea though. Nice. Subtle flex from you there, bro. But yeah, nice. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. We've got 6 minutes left. We want to close below the daily true open, man. He's goated as well for sure. Yeah, people are rating him off, to be fair. Big him up. Only like half a pip higher. Fair play. Yeah, I want to see how this next 15-minute candle closes because it's a bit indecisive right now. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 20k likes in here right now. Let's get a 5-minute close below this DTO. Right, it's not too bad of a bullish candle. Not great, to be fair. Right, we've got 4 minutes left of this candle. Don't really like the way it's formed so far. Does Richesse indicator show DTO? Yeah, bro, it does. My stop loss is at break even. Fair play, bro. Are you going to hold through news? Nah, bro. I'll close it before news for sure. Not going to take partials as it's not that large. Yeah, it's only a 2R. It should be sweet. Yo, everyone, if you're enjoying this live, make sure you get in the fucking Discord com. Link in my TikTok profile and my YouTube profile. Does Richesse indicator show DTO? Yeah, bro. I'm looking for a re-entry. Whereabouts are you trying to get in, bro? Firefox Tony, nah, no, they don't, bro. Wherever break even, you're scared money don't make money. Trust me. I mean, I can see why you'd want to do it, but for me, I'm not gonna go. You are M.R in a boxing match. I actually went to Amsterdam in December and I was staying in the same hotel as M.R. I was sitting in the hotel lobby, was having a bottle of wine, just waiting to go out. One of the pals was like, "You'll never guess who's behind you," or who's at the bar. And I was thinking, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio, Cristiano Ronaldo, Donald Trump, maybe, and turn around and it's fucking M.R. It's fucking big bomber clat spliffer busting on my head. Let the scared ones go, BE. Just cure. I'm BE, but payouts today. Nice. Loki, look like him. Mate, I do not look like M.R. M.R.'s fucking butters, bro. Seeing just the weekly true open. Yeah, you got to turn it on, bro. Just go into the settings. And go to daily true open, click enable and show label. Not the best 15-minute candle, this one. I won't lie to you, boys. I had a dream me and M.R. are bunned. Wait, what? You had a dream about M.R. It's a bit suspect. What R is that? 2R. 2.5R. Or 2.6. DXY is the same as me. Yeah, bro. Because earlier you were putting Richesse on gunpoint. Trust me, bro. Trust me, Turk Protector. Can you explain how you come up with the name Richesse? I'm not explaining this again. I've explained it bare times. If you don't know the law, you don't know the law. You should have known the law by now. If you're an OG, then you know the law. If not, I'll let you figure it out. Eventually, I will say it again. You might put a hat on. Fuck it. Let's rock the D squared. Don't even fit on my head. That's how long I haven't worn it in. It's just reacting if all the block hopefully closes below. Yeah, trust. Oh, you're a full-time stud. See, this is the thing about stud. I always thought a stud was like a butch lesbian. Like a woman that acts like a man kind of thing. But not a transgender, just like a... I thought that's what a stud was. Then Ed Matty and HS started calling each other the biggest studs in the UK. And I was like, Put some M.R on. I'll put in fucking M.R on. I'll put a different tune on, but I'm not putting M.R on. Alright, we're back at entry. Sick. Let's get another Diddy candle, come on. You have changed the background. Well, I fucking haven't. I took the bias. Fair play, bro. I'm personally bearish on this. Bust it down, I don't want pain. This song makes me want to buy a fucking G-Shock, bro. And I start G-Shock will be cold. Back at the range. You caught sales today too? Yeah, bro. Pray Lil Pop, I mind over matter. Yes, bro, you'll rate it. Lock in. Wait, what? White mask lesbians are called butch. Okay. Look, I can't focus with the music. What do you mean you can't focus with the music? Well, I want it on. About... I could go in insane. Why not sell GU instead? No real reason, bro. I'll be real. No real reason. This is 448. Let's see if we come into this order block or if we end up having to come higher. Legit swept sell side liquidity on the higher time frame. Basic knowledge. Fuck me. People like you are actually so unbearable. We got to do it to him, haven't we? We got to. Lou, man, beautiful daily CRT on gold. Yeah, a lot of people was talking about that. Oh, nice. Yeah, it didn't come up to that entry, but yeah, played nice to that CRT low. 1 to 7 you caught. That's unreal. To prove your love to me. Alright, let's tap this lower time frame order block, see how we play. Has swept sell side and internal order flow. Oh my fucking god. You guys are actually fucking... You guys are actually annoying, bro. Follow that tune. Your eyes. No one else can see. Based on the mover. Alright, let me actually go for the bias, because this guy thinks he's sitting in the live like Einstein right now. Hate when people say shit we already know and act like it's fucking unreal. Alright, this is basically my bias for the market, right? So, Monday, Tuesday, we caught buyers, right? Monday and Tuesday was looking at buyers. Main reason being, if we look at the actual range, right? The current range of the market. For the first few days, this is what we saw. So, last week, everyone would have missed this sell, 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 and then missed this sell. And the week ends, right? And after the week ends, everyone now who missed all these sells is absolutely clucking to try and get the sell. They thought, right, I didn't catch those moves. As soon as the market opens on Monday, I'm not missing these sells. And this caused people all week to get in too early and get stopped out. Hence why we had longs on Monday and longs yesterday. People was getting in off this order block, got stopped out. People were then getting in off this order block and then got stopped out as we obviously caught longs. So people have stopped themselves out all this way because they missed the move and then tried to FOMO in too early. But at this point here, in my opinion, we are now actually at the true order block, which is this one. Reason why I consider this one the true order block is because we are in the premium of the range rather than these other ones which were in the discount, right? So obviously you want to ideally sell at a premium and buy at a discount. So now we're at this premium range and we're at this order block. This is where we are looking for price to now move down. And part of the bias for that is, as we said, a lot of people would have lost a trade here and lost a trade here. And at which case they would have swapped their bias to bullish. They would have said, right, I missed this sell and I tried to sell there, I tried to sell there, lost them both. I'm going to switch my bias now to bullish. Because they see internal structure. They see now a higher low and a higher high. So they think, all right, cool, the market's now reversing. Which is just playing on you guys' psychology completely. Because as soon as the market is now established a bullish bias, we are actually in our premium order block, which will provide the actual sell-off for the move. So that is basically my thought process. So please don't come into my fucking live and tell me something I already know. Oh, do you know what's a tune? This actually doesn't get enough respect. There is sales printing. Yeah, I do think this market's bearish. Again, I could be wrong, but that's my bias. Thoughts on TJR? I mean, fuck me, he's having a difficult week, and let's just leave it at that. Free game right there. Come on, bro. Glad I'm out of break even and got taken out. You guys can hit SL, dumb guys. See, this is where I don't like you. Like a beauty queen in a movie scene. Bear in mind, chat, early morning with the members, we've already caught this fucking sell here. In the pre-London stream, we've already caught this sell. And on Monday, or Tuesday, sorry, we caught this buy. If you was on the stream, dub for you. If you weren't. Mate, this is such a fucking banger. This is top 3 songs of all time. You reckon the Dubai housing market is going to dump any more? I think we're sort of... I don't know if we're going to dump any more, but as soon as we start finding a bit of support, I'm going to start buying it, bro. I'll be real. We've had 2 bullish days in a row. I want to see how today closes. Really want to see how the week closes. Bro, every time I enter a trade, your notification comes up and I'm in the same trade. I love it. Lovely, bro. I'll hold regardless. That's the game, innit? If it ain't be, then I'll cut the prop. That's what I'm saying, though, bro. That's why it pisses me off when you come into my live and shit and it's like, oh, it's definitely doing this. It's definitely doing that. No one knows what it's definitely doing. If you knew what it was definitely doing, you'd put your entire house on it. There's always, even for a good trade chat, there should be enough bullish confluences as well. Like, even for this sell, you'll see I've got this order block marked out here. So I know people are looking for this order block to get tapped in. And then they're looking for buyers on top of that. Coming off of that. So you want enough people to be looking at buyers in order for your sales to come through. That's just called inducement. Yeah, I'm holding. I already took a W on GPUSD today. Lovely, bro. Yeah, same. I'm holding. Okay, yeah, nice. Too many liquidated levels on EU buyer side. Yet price won't dump properly. Yeah, be interesting to see. All right, let's get these copyright tunes off before I get. I've never held on news. Might risk it today. Nah, I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't risk it, bro. What do you think about the Israel-Iran war? I think Iran's just gonna get cooked, but it's not gonna be quick. It's definitely not gonna be quick. No, news at 12:30, not 1:30, bro. So I'll be closing this trade at about 12. If I join a mentorship today, would I automatically be included in the pre-London call tomorrow? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't know what you guys are beefing about in the comments, but we are winning. Yeah, we're in minor profit right now. I did a lower time entry and it's going well. Nice, bro. What did you wait for that entry? Was it a 1 minute IFVG, I'm assuming, or a 5 minute IFVG? Meaning you would have got in basically the exact same entry, to be fair. I think we're just inducing buyers right now. Don't forget PPI, yeah. Would you advise closing all trades before news? I'm in GJ Long. I mean, yeah, the dollar news does have an effect on the yen just due to the way the Japanese economy works. But I think you can hold the yen. Unless it's UJ. If you're in GJ or EJ, I think you can definitely just hold that. I think you can just hold it. Not the worst 15-minute candles in the world. Alright, we've got 40 seconds left of this 15-minute close. So let's see how we do. We've been in the trade for about 45 minutes now, and we've not really made any progress. So, let's see how we do. Lou, what would your thoughts on the Aussie? Against what, bro? I don't really try. I never look at the Aussie dollar, so I can't really tell you. Please, is there bearish on gold? Gold's already really hit the level you'd be aiming for. This CRT low here. You can see we had the daily candle on Monday. Tuesday tried to push higher, but ended up closing back within Monday's range, which normally tells us we then reverse to the low, which is obviously what we did here. So I'm not gonna lie, I think if you've not managed to get in sells yet, you've probably missed it. I was in pre-London but didn't take the trade. Thoughts? It might have wanted to take Asia high before pushing down. Yeah, we did take Asia high, bro. We did take Asia high. Personally think DXY looks incredible for a buy-side distro here. Sells looking better by the second. Nice, man. Nice that you agree with that flow state. Are you on buyers? No, bro. Don't really like that reaction off the DTO, though. That's the one thing I don't really want. Oh, this has got to be a bearish candle. I don't mean it hasn't got to be, but if this is a bullish candle, then we're at least going to come to this high. Bear in mind, this isn't even half of our stop loss, so it's fine if you do want to take that, but just bear that in mind. I'm going to come up, sweep this high, and then potentially come down. But if this next 15-minute candle is bullish, then we're going to at least aim for this at the bare minimum, so we'll see, chat. We'll see how this 15-minute candle plays out. We will see. I've got another entry on that high. Fair play, bro. 6 a.m. The daily high didn't, bro. It took London and continued. No, so the first trade we had this morning. This is in the pre-London. So this green box here you see is the Asia session. So we swept the Asia high here. So 6 a.m. it ends. Shortly after, we end up sweeping the high. As you can see, sweeping the high. Let me actually draw that on properly. And then we look for our confirmation. And we got a 5-minute IFVG. So a 5-minute fair value gap formed. So that's a sweep of our high. Bear in mind our daily bias is really bearish. So we swept our high. And then we had a fair value gap. And then we simply put our entry on the fair value gap. Stop loss on the high, TP on the low. And that was this trade right here. The pre-London. So we did sweep the Asia high already. This is just a re-entry move, really. Okay, yeah, we are about to take this high. You get rid of some of these fucking blue lines as well. Right, we're taking this high. So let's see how we move now. Do you think timing is important? First 2 hours of the London session opens or similar, it makes no sense. Yeah, timing's definitely important, bro. Timing's definitely important. DXY's had its fun. It's now time for fundamentals to kick in and see if the strength of the dollar can hold again. Yeah, it's just not looking very nice with this right here. Well, we haven't actually came into the OTE yet for the dollar, so... we'll see. We need the dollar to start moving up. We need the dollar to start moving up, chat. We can't be having this. Retapped into this fair value gap now. We haven't really filled it properly, so I can see reason for the dollar to come a bit lower. Still want it to go higher eventually, but if it comes all the way to the fill of this, I'm not sure EU will survive, to be honest. I'm not sure if EU will survive. We'll see though, chat. We've got this last order block here. We really got to move off this. Just clean up our chart a bit. Get some of this shit gone. Yesterday's New York low got taken by EU, but G didn't. Did you see that? Or you don't trade SMT? Yeah, that's nice, bro. I do look at SMT. Yeah, you're right, bro. My age session ended at 6:30 for some reason. Didn't realise. Yeah, bro. We getting cooked. It's calm, bro. We have a stop loss for a reason. It's halfway there. If it wants to be our stop loss, it is. It's the importance of having a consistent strat. As I said, you should, if you're in a mentorship, you should easily be up at least five. Well, I mean, I'm trading probably on bigger accounts, but you should at least be up. Well, this one was 2.7%. This one was 2.7% again. You should at least be up 2.7, even if you caught one of the two. So if you take a loss here, it's calm. It's just part of the game. If you look at every trade as a singular event, then yeah, your mindset is going to be fucking cooked. I trust on my setup and I hold my trade on short. Fair play, brother. It's just whether DXY is going to, well, whether we're going to be able to survive the DXY push. You can see the DXY is pushing pretty hard. If it wants to sweep out this low, don't know if we're going to be able to survive it. Do you reckon there is traders with a 100% win rate? Nah, bro. I mean, if there is, then fucking hell. I doubt it, but 90% is possible with low R. I mean, if you've got a tiny RR, then yeah, 90% win rate is possible. But I'm talking like, for example, this trade here. If I aim for every trade a 0.1 RR, like that, then you can have a 90% win rate easily. But it's just, you're never going to make any money doing that, so... GJ and EJ are flying. Yeah, nice. I know a lot of people were probably in on this from that order block yesterday. This order block here. Or this order block here. So if you did get in on that, that's nice. This one's not looking great. Out for me, Asia higher and news. Left the runner. Everyone has their own strategy. Fair play, bro. Yeah, I'd hold this one till 12. If we're still in by 12, then I'll close it. So we are going to need a fucking giga dump to actually make any profit worthwhile on this. Copying someone and then blaming him because you lost trading is not for you, buddy. Kevin's just trolling. He just does this shit all the time. Wait for my setup to form. Fair play, bro. Ooh. That didn't happen. You didn't see that. Don't fucking copy trade. Trust me, bro. I mean, copy trade if you want, but it's definitely better to have your own strategy. You're never really going to progress if you're just purely and utterly copy trading. You should at least be learning as well. I trust my setup and I hold your USD short. Fair play, bro. I mean, we know what's going on. It's just whether the DXY, if we do come for this low, it's going to be very hard to actually survive that. It's going to be very hard to survive that. If we do want to sweep this low. Got 5 minutes left to the close. If we close above this old high, we may be cooked. We will wait and see though, chat. Bro's in drawdown in the big 2026. Yeah, I'd rather lose my money than doing what... I'd rather lose my money doing what I think's right than copy trading and blaming the other person. Yeah, facts. Well, I mean, I don't know, but... You're definitely going to get... You're going to get better as a trader if you actually just place your own trades. GU holding up, alright. Yeah, it's just EG. We're not really getting any help on EG, considering EG is kind of strong right now. It's going to be difficult, chat. Remember, chat, you've always got to look at it long term. Don't ever look at a trade as a singular event. It's going to do your absolute head in. Alright, let's see now. Let's see, we've tapped that order block, so this is our last line of defense, really. Yeah, the DXY is just fucking dumping from here. On behalf of the normal people, thank you for the valuable insights you've given us and how to look at the charts properly. No worries, bro. No worries, brother. Majority of people are only trading anyway. I'll be honest, you're probably the worst trader I've seen, mate. Sorry, is that Bevo in my fucking comments? Gee, are you real? You cannot be fucking real. Holy shit, look at this guy. Got Bevo teeth. And fuck me, mate. You sit on them sunbeds any longer, you're going to turn into a fucking prune. Bro's literally... on GU as well. Fair play, bro. Yeah, this one's taking an L. It's calm, no chat, as I said. This is the difference. I'll come live, show wins, show losses. And take it like a fucking man. Bro, okay, but the time frame was bullish, so... Fair play. If you caught buyers, GG's. All 3 days bullish London. Trust me, bro. Mad. Where's the dollar at now? Okay, dollar's fully filled this fair value gap now. And tapped into our OTE. Buy a kid who skipped a phase in evolution. Very ironic, you spelt buy as B-U-Y. And I'm the one that skipped evolution. Holy IQ. I'm telling you, mate, them sunbeds are fucking drilling into your brain, lad. You also got your teeth done at the ripe old age of 23. God bless you, bro. I like what you do. Keep it up. Come on, bro. I'm on buy. Fair play. Oh, everyone's on buys now, aren't they? Everyone's on buys when the fucking market pumps. You got out. Well, we're in this by the skin of our pube, but this is going to get stopped out. First loss of the week after our 2 dubs. It's calm. I'll have to firm that. Kind of annoying it was on live. But no, it's calm, boys. It's calm. GG's, Lou. This is part of the path. Trust me, bro. Almost TP, bro. Almost TP. Yeah, trust me, Sam. Cooking. Tough crowd, yeah, trust me. Majority of people are just trolling anyway. They're not being serious. Just do it to us. Stop fucking. I don't want this anymore. Just do it to us then. If you're gonna do it, just fucking do it. Just do it. Alright, chat. That's an L taken. First L of the week. What's GU saying? Is GU still... I'm not in this GU, by the way, chat. I was only in that EU. Bro's in pain right now. Nah, it's calm. As I said, chat, it's part of the game. Part of the game. Let me show you, man, my loss. 2 secs. Let's add it to the fucking tally, chat. Let's add it to the tally. That one's added to the tally, chat. So here we are looking for this week. Dub on Tuesday. Dub early morning today. And then an L on this one. All part of the process, chat. Wait. All part of the process, boys. Losses are part of the game. If you can't deal with that, you're risking too much. Be real, if you can't deal with losses, just fucking be a man. Like, for real. This is what you man here to do.
You can act like a man, like a
Innit? This is most of you, man, when you hit stop loss. Seriously, lock in, boys.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? This how you turn down a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do? What can I do? You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
That's my new clip for people that are bitching about stop loss. Asking for loose power is shitty if you don't. Fucking hell, I've just ignored his last 25 comments anyway. He's just rage baiting, bro. Have you not seen what he said before? Oh, what happened to the tunes? What are we saying, chat? Who's still in any other trades? You can act like a man. Yeah, quite a lot of people did on. Quite a lot of people did get buys. Let me show you, man, the DC right now. Fair play. You man actually fucking cooked. A lot of you man did actually jump in buys. Fair play. Jim as well. Nice. Oh, that's EJ to be fair. Oh, that's GJ. Did no one catch? So we all got cooked by these then. We all got cooked by these. Holy. You can act like a man. I love that fucking film. 2 trades today. 1 SL, 1 TP up 1.5% weekly P&L target hit. Nice, bro. Who's still in any trades? Let me know what you man are actually looking at. This G1's definitely not going to play out now either, so we might as well get rid of that. Fuck you, DXY. Fuck you, seriously, DXY. To be fair, DXY's played for us nice this week, so I'm actually... You know what, I'll take that back. I'll take that back. You going Barley, Lou? Nah, bro. Was going to go Barley, but a lot of people said it's shit. A lot of people said Barley's dead, so I don't really want to go there. It's crazy how this GU and EU is still bearish, but I don't know why it's acting choppy. I think smart money are playing some game, not knowing everyone's had sell order around this area. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Nah, Barley is 30. Is it Richesse and the other kid? Woke Fest. Now Barley is 30. Yeah, facts. I can't long in this daily gap. I don't know, bro. Barley, I've just heard it's full of divs, mate, to be honest. And every time I see a TikTok that someone in Barley, I'm like, fucking hell, you seem a bit of a knob, don't you? Now, let me prove my point. Let's go on TikTok. Look, Barley. Being surrounded by rice fields is shit. You're just asking to get dengue fever. I don't mean to be that guy. The other guy actually seems half calm. Like, fair play. Geezer didn't seem like that much of a knob, but let's have a look at these, man.
The video I wish I had when I was trying to decide which beach club to go to in Bali. We're at El Cabron. This is my honest review, how much I spent, and if I think it's location and view get a 10 out of 10 off the bat. This place is so beautiful. When you're booking, you have a couple options of where to sit, so here's a breakdown. Party sofas are the cheapest, they're in the back, you're close to the DJ booth, it'll be loud. A standard day bed is the middle tier.
Imagine playing for a table in fucking Bali.
We did. This was perfect for us. And then the VIP ones are just a bit closer to the pool and have a higher minimum spend. So our day bed was 1.8 million Indonesian rupiah per person.
Food looked banging, to be fair.
But all the food and drinks you're seeing are included.
Bro, really? Who else we got?
There is one main thing I've learned from living in Bali for the last 4 or 5 months, and honestly, it's something that you probably would expect. When I first came out here,
It's not really enticing then, is it?
everybody is so much smarter than me. Everybody is doing way better in life than me. Everybody looks so good. They're staying in fancy villas that I can't afford. Their businesses must be doing so much better than mine. And then, over time, you learn that there are a lot of posers in Bali. A lot of people that are spending all of their savings on a nice villa or a nice outfit and pretending they're living a dream lifestyle. I've had a lot of private conversations with
Just people like that, bro. Like, Joe, if you're going to Bali to fucking succeed, it's like, holy shit. You are aware that London is like the best city in the world by like maybe 1 or 2 other cities to do business in and to grow your business. But no, let me fly to Southeast Asia where the fucking average wage is like £20. I've lived in Thailand for a year, so I can tell you firsthand, it's not a good place to make money. Took a W on GG. Got a lifestyle's probably good though. No, I mean yeah, but Thailand mogs Bali in literally everything, bro. I'll be real. In every way, like it just fucking completely and utterly mogs it. You get bare Russians and Ukrainians there as well, just on mad beef. To be fair, maybe Bali's not so bad. Defo does OF. Why are they all just birds? I mean, that's kind of good to be fair, but so many OF birds out there. Holy shit.
In Bali sind keine Strände schön. Ich zeig euch, welchen Strand ihr besuchen könnt. Guckt euch das an. Ich hab's euch gesagt.
Oh my god. Every video I see from this fucking place, like, don't get me wrong, the views and shit look beautiful, but every single fucking person. Okay, let's.
It's an example of what we would eat for dinner to stay shredded whilst traveling in Bali. Guys, dinner is here. Let's go get it.
He is fucking shredded, to be fair.
Enjoy your night, bro. Thank you so much.
Well, I just got restricted for that.
Do we help food? So you can make
This is what I would eat in, but like shit like this, like I know he's the geezer's wedge in it, so fair enough to him. But like, this is what I would eat if I was in Bali: rice and chicken. Like, fuck me, no way. It's just full of absolute low IQ. Just, oh mate, I don't want to be too harsh on people innit, because I feel like I'm harsh. But I don't know. For me, I just can't stand the majority of people I see that post clips there. Plus, bears and my mates have come back from Southeast Asia and been like, it's dead. SMT Daya. What you after, Lou? More men? No. You cunt. That wasn't directed at anyone from the live. That wasn't directed at anyone at the live, by the way, if you're wondering. Let's see if this actually plays out in our direction, because it's still a dub. If it plays out in our direction and we got stopped out by 6 pips, it is what it is. If it plays out in your direction still, you can still take positives from it. Check GJ. Yeah, GJ looks like it could be coming down. Hopefully EJ can come down as well. We can actually tap him. I think there will be opportunities to re-enter on JPY's in the New York session, chat. Yeah, to be fair though, chat, so far this week, really good week. Really good week. So let's just review the days quickly, what we've seen. Monday, I had these buys on live. I didn't actually take these buys, again, open and honest, unlike fucking everyone else on this app. We had these buys on live, but I didn't actually take these. I did send it to my Signal group though, but yeah, I didn't actually take these buys, but called the market pretty well. Yesterday was the best day of the week, really, for me anyway. Had these super clean EU longs, which hit TP very quickly, which obviously that was the first trade I actually executed on. That was this one here. And then we had these sells early in the morning. These sells right here, which this is textbook ALG. This is textbook ALG. Very early on, not going to lie, 7 AM. But that's why we start our pre-London at 6:30. So that was that trade there. And you can see that was that. So yeah, called that pretty well as well. And then obviously this was our third trade of the week. Which would have been a 2.6R trade, but you can see that one did come pretty quickly into stop loss. And there you go, you can see lost us $1,000, which is calm. And now price is going in our direction. So as long as price goes in my direction, I'll still be really happy with how the day played out. And that's the thing, chat. Don't get too bogged down in one specific trade. I know we like to have fun. We do have jokes and shit and make banter. But in all seriousness, chat, you should not let one trade like decide what you do. Every time you're sort of getting annoyed that you took a loss, just remember that Godfather clip where he goes, "You should be a fucking man," and gives him a slap. That's what you should do for yourself. Losses are all just part of the process, boys. You can see all of these trades as well are pretty much using all 3 of the entries we use. This one's DTO, this one's ALG, and this one's the OTE continuation. So we got a trade based of each of our entry schematics, which is nice. 2 of them winning, 1 of them losing, which is calm. As I said, annoying to have to firm that, but as I said, boys, if I take an L, I'll always show you, man. I'll always let you know that I took the L. I'll always show you the L's just as much as I show you the dubs. So it is what it is. Are you trading on a funded? Yeah, bro. Mate, I wish I could fucking... I wish I was on a 200k personal account. Fuck me. Still proves that you're on the right side of the market, just the wrong entry. That's what I mean, bro. You got to take positives from it. And what I always say to people who get bogged down in shit like this, let's just assume that this market does play out and we end up breaking this low, right? If you call the direction of the market right, 9 times out of 10, you are going to win the trade. This isn't going to happen every time. You're not going to get stopped out and then price is going to dump in your direction every time. If you can just get your higher time frame bias right, you are going to get what you deserve from the markets. You are going to take your dubs. I struggle with continuations. I don't know what to look for. I hear it. Continuation definitely harder than ALG reversals. You just mainly want a higher time frame bias, bro. And then just use the ALG or the DTO to get into that. I'm actually kind of glad that I took... Obviously, I'm not glad that I took a loss, but just that we can take it on live so we can show you, man. Yeah, we take wins, but losses is just as much a part of being a profitable trader as wins. You ain't going to get your wins without getting your losses. If I was moving like a shook bean, then I wouldn't have been able to make these wins. You got to affirm the fact you are going to take losses. It is what it is. So I'm kind of glad we got to show you, man, that and show you, man, the actual reality of trading. Even if you are smashing it, you're still going to take L's. I'm going to jump off in 10 minutes time. and jump off in 10 minutes time. And we'll jump on the post-London stream with the members, just overview what we saw so far today. Oh. Just staring at a fucking moose. Sorry, chat. Defo entered longs and got stopped by that Diddy candle. Yeah, trust me, that's probably wicked out a bagger, man. When you focus on a couple pairs, it makes it so much easier because you have such a better idea of how the market reacts. Before Richesse used to look at so many pairs and was never profitable. Yeah, that's it, bro. Have you picked on for the one-to-one? I'm going to be picking someone today, chat. Have everyone that DM me one-to-one, I'm going to be picking one person that I'm going to be making profitable and get you past your first funded and a payout within 30 days. I'm going to be picking one person. And I'll be picking them today, chat. I'm going to pick them today. We're picking you, man, today. Still want to see this go in my direction. It's still good confirmation. Yeah, bro. A lot of longs, though, probably. People's probably entering longs here and got stopped. Longs here and got stopped. Was unlucky, bro. I'll be real. I think this GU trade's actually still in. Yeah, annoyingly. Annoyingly, this GU trade would still be in. Let me show you where this GU was. The equivalent of GU. Was there. So we had our entry. Yeah, annoyingly, boys, that GU would still be in play, but is what it is, chat. As I said, we do the right thing every day, then we're going to eventually get what we deserve. And we have got it this week. We just took a 1L there, which is minor. My first trade and my first L, I'll be here tomorrow and take part. The next trade, WL, is part of the game. Yeah, bro. Shouldn't really just copy these lives though, man. I'll buy you some tomatoes. Oh shit, yeah, that guy's going to be turning up my house. But yeah, bro, Sam, just use it to learn as well, bro. You haven't got to just copy the trades I place. Because some of the trades I place I don't actually get into. I'm just like, people will ask me for a pair and I'll mark it on. For example, that GU, I didn't actually have this GU. I'm not actually in this trade here. But people was asking about GU, so I marked on an entry for it. Yeah, I'm going to jump off in about 5 minutes, chat, so let me know. Do you listen to Amapiano, bro? No, what's that? But yeah, chat, ask your last question because I'm going to be off in 5 minutes. If you are a mentorship student, I'm going to be live within the mentorship chat at 12 o'clock and we're going to review what we saw in the London session. Still on GU trade, and I'm positive. Fair play, yeah. If you got on the GU, it's a fucking touch, to be fair. It's an absolute touch. Sun is shining as well, boys. See you tomorrow, peace. Sweet, bro. Yeah, it's annoying, bro. If it was in GU, it would have been sweet. You can see we are moving kind of erratic, man. This is what we do around these news times. We do move a little bit erratic. But yeah, chat, I'm going to jump off now. If you, man, do want mentorship or signals, just join the Discord. Go to... Let me show you up. Join the Discord, go to full access. You've got mentorship there, you've got signals there. Join whichever one you want. If you do want to book a call, just go to book a call. And we can jump on a little call. We can have a little sit down. And I can explain any problems you have. Any problems you got with the markets, anything you don't understand, just book in a call and I can help explain it to you, boys. It is what it is. Trust me, David, it's all part of the fucking process, bro. Bro, it's only actually annoying when your strategy is ineffective. Yours is actually effective. Yeah, trust me, bro. As I said, we've taken 2 wins, 1 L this week, which for me is a typical week. So that's nothing really that out of the ordinary. That's literally bang on a typical week. 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 L. That's completely normal. So it's one of those, boys. There's nothing really to be mad at. If you don't get mad at any loss, boys. If you take a loss, you've got to take it on the chin and be a man about it. It's part of the process. Even when you're a billionaire and you're trading, you're still going to take losses. So yeah, don't let it affect you mentally. Don't let it make you think you're a shit trader or you've done something wrong. If you follow a strategy, it's absolutely fine. I always compare it to a roulette table at a casino. They know that their strategy of having a roulette machine plays out over time. So if they spin and they lose and they've got to pay someone out, they don't get pissed off and they're not all scared and all worried because they know over time, over the course of 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they're going to make money because their strategy is profitable. They're going to take losses in that, but the wins are going to eat them up. Mate, my psychology, best it's ever been. Literally couldn't care about losses. I laugh at them now. Yeah, trust me, bro. That's it, man. That's literally how you got to be. It can be annoying in the moment, but you just always got to look at the bigger picture. It's hard to do when you're a beginner trader, but once you've been trading a while, you sort of understand that, as I said, this is a typical week for me. 2 wins and a loss. It's like, this is just typical. So, nothing really to be worried about, chat. But yeah, last little plug. If you are trying to get funded with a prop firm, go to Alpha Capital Group. They're the best prop firm in the UK. And use my code Richesse. And I'm going to, and it will get you 15% off any prop firm challenge you buy. Which is like, what, 150 quid on a 200k account? 80 quid on a 100k account. But yeah, boys, I appreciate all you lot tuning in. Decent live stream today. And yeah, boys, we're going to be back live on YouTube at 12:30. So everyone be on the YouTube at 12:30. We're going to be live and we are going to be trading the New York session, looking for GJ and basically JPY trades, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, USD JPY. And also potentially we're going to see some USD trades, but we'll see. We'll see if that comes through because there was a lot of news. So that's going to be difficult. Depends on if the wheel is tilted. Yeah, trust me. How's the GU going? Yeah, the GU's still running, bro. But yeah, appreciate all you lot watching, man. And I'll catch you in the next one. If you are a mentorship student, I'm going to go jump in the mentorship live at 12 o'clock. And I'm going to go over what we've seen today, review basically the positions we've had, what was the best way to trade the market. and everything like that. So yeah, appreciate all you lot tuning in, boys. Dubs in the chat for all you, man. Big up to everyone in this fucking com. I rate you, man. There are a few of you, man, I don't rate. Majority of you, I fucking rate you lot. So big up to everyone in it, and I'll catch you lot in the next live, people. Sweet, boys. Yeah, that TikTok actually went off, to be fair. Views were actually on point there. 3.7k views, 40 followers. Nice. Yeah, chat. Big up to everyone who tuned in to the YouTube live. If this is your first live, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you get a notification whenever we go live. And yeah, boys, pretty bad live in terms of actual P&L. We actually lost. But in terms of the day, if you was in the mentorship, which I always urge you lot to do, it wouldn't have mattered a bean because you would have already made 3.5% this morning. And if you've been in these lives all week, it shouldn't have mattered a bean either, because hopefully you maybe would have won yesterday or Monday or whatever it may have been. Even if you have just taken a loss today, try look at the bigger picture, try look at what actually matters, which is the strategy itself. And the strategy itself has played out beautifully this week. We've just taken its 1L, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, boys, I do appreciate all of you lot tuning into the live, and I will catch you in the next one, people. Remember, boys, 12:30, we're going to be back live. Macy's going to be live. But yeah, big up to you lot. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.